In today's video, we're going to be walking through this 7-bedroom house behind me. Now, this is a vacation home built for a family. We're going to be doing something interesting with this house tour. We're going to get two perspectives, okay? So we're going to walk through with the architect and then with the contractor. So we can talk through the design process and all of that, and also the construction and a bit of the cost element. Hi, Gibson.
Hello.
Hi. Okay.
Mommy.
So can you kindly just tell us a little bit about this project that you have over here, this house that you've built?
Okay. Yeah, this is a magnificent edifice.
Okay.
And we started somewhere last year, June, and it took us about 6 months to construct. And the project name is actually called the Century, located on a hill over here.
So Gibson, how long have you been building for? What's your history? How long have you been doing this for?
Number of years building. Well, I think I started the journey far back when I was 10 years. My dad was a contractor.
Okay.
And I used to follow him around sites.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so I developed the interest from there. Initially, he wanted me to be a medical doctor, but I refused to because I had a passion to build just like him.
Oh, okay.
So I've been building for quite some time, but actively about 25 years.
Okay, so back to the project. We see that it's located on a slope. So I want you to talk us a bit through working with this land that we're on, preparing the land for this construction, because the slope is really wild. So just tell us a bit about that side of your journey.
It's been a long journey on this hill. Building on a flat land is quite easy, but building on a slope is a different ball game. And we're talking about the heights in between the lowest and the highest is about 6 meters.
Okay.
So it's quite a steep slope.
Very steep.
And we had to deploy a lot of taking up levels. We had a surveyor. We have a surveyor that took all the levels for us. So the architect provided us with enough information, so we're able to take the levels and then build accordingly. But I must tell you, it's not been an easy journey. It doesn't
look easy at all, because the slope is really crazy.
You need experience to be able to build on a hill like this.
Right, okay. So talk us through this area that we're walking into. Just tell us a bit about the project.
So this side is the entry point of the house. We have the security post over there, which has a washroom, and is spacious enough for a single or a student bed for a security that will be handling this place. Okay. Then we had this, the natural slope actually was very steep than this, but we had to pick up a bit of levels to get the cars in here, because when we're building, we're wondering how the cars were going to drive in. It was a big challenge. Okay. And in actual fact, when the design came out, the client was like, "Are you sure this building will fit on that land?" Yeah. Then we said yes. And I said, "Okay, if you are the professional, you can do it for us to see." So basically, that's it. So we have a stamped concrete in here with some light features on the floors, and we have the outhouse joined with it. When you use the back, you can access the outhouse, 2-bedroom and sealed helper quarters over here. Okay. And that's the garage that we have. We can park about 6 cars here, 6 4x4s. And so basically, it's an open garage. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Talk us through constructing this curve. We noticed that this side of the building is curved. Talk us through working with that. What was that like, building that?
Yeah, so initially, the architect designed this in concrete, but upon talking to him for some time, I told him we could use steel. I'm a civil engineer by profession, so I told him if we use steel, it's going to be we're going to have the weight a bit light. So we use steel to do the structural framework, and then we use cement board to do the cladding. Okay. So what you see here is steel cladded in cement board.
Oh, that's actually very interesting. I wouldn't have thought
So the
that.
weight, there's not much weight on this. So that's how we're able to carry it over there.
And then what is your finish? Is that Tyrolean or Graffiato?
This, we call it textured paint.
Oh, okay. Gibson, you're saying this property sits on about 2 plots of land.
Yes.
Now we're going to do a bit of costing, but we don't want to tailor it to the property because it's somebody's private home. So we don't want to use those numbers. Okay. So maybe you can give us ranges and then, you know, we can figure out from there if we decide to do something like that. So if we needed a gate, say we're building a home and we needed a gate, what's the price range that we would be looking at? Okay,
the price range will depend on the size of the gate. For instance, this one is 6 meters.
Okay.
So you could have 4 meters gate or 4.5 and all that, or 5 meter gate. So this gate should be ranging between 6,000 Ghana cedis and about 12,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay, so that would be the range for
that gate.
A gate.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And all these are local stuff.
They were all made in Ghana?
We did all this gate right here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you worked with local artisans to
Yes.
build these things. You didn't import anything?
Oh, basically some of the things were imported. Of course, the tiles and
right.
Of course, the windows were
okay.
We bought the profiles in Ghana and then fabricated them here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So it was fabricated right here. But we have a lot of local stuff. These doors are solid local doors.
Please tell me how much we're looking at for electric fencing.
Oh, electric fencing for this project, it will range between 6,000 to 10,000, depending on the length of the fence wall.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that.
Okay, so if it was a much smaller house, say something on 1 plot of land, let's say a 2-bedroom on 1 plot of land, can you give us an estimate?
Yeah, so it should be around maybe 6,000,
maybe
6,500,
okay.
without the powering, because the cabling will cost you around 6,000, and then the motor, you need to buy the energizer, okay. Which is also ranges between 5,000 thereabout to power the cables. Yeah.
And in terms of backup power supply, if we're looking for backup power supply, something like that, a generator system, can we get a price
generator,
range?
it depends on the capacity that the house will have to take. Looking at your gadgets, the ACs and of course fridges and the microwave. Right. The heavier ones are the ACs and the microwave and iron and kettle and all that. So this is about 60 kVA, and it should be ranging between 120,000, 130,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. Yeah. It's an ensuite security post. Okay. As I said earlier.
How much does something like that cost?
This should cost you close to about roughly maybe 20,000.
20,000.
Yeah, 20 to 25,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
We produce our own blocks and all that.
Okay. So it cuts down.
We are able to cut down. Of course, we do a lot of things on our own.
Yeah. So that'll save you some money.
Yeah, because I believe in the local content. We need to train our locals. So most of the things, like this door you see here, is built, by a local. This is a local door, and it's far better than the imported doors that they use chipboard for. This is strong, solid wood door. Yeah. You can see with the architrave. So there are experts here in Ghana that will give you good quality. Good quality. Out there, they prefer the natural wood, but they send us all these chipboards that when you are mopping, you end up water soaks it and then your door is spoiled. So
this is really solid. What's the price range for something like this?
Okay, I think this door with the locking, it locks on 3 sides. It locks up, it locks down, and then sideways. Okay. So this door should be costing you about between 8,000 and 10,000 Ghana cedis. You should buy an imported solid door of this stature. I think it should be costing you more than what you stand here. And this one will last longer than an imported door. Yeah. This feels very natural. You know?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it feels very natural. Okay.
Let's talk about your tiling in this space. So these are ceramic tiles. What type of tiles are these?
No, these are porcelain.
Okay.
Spanish tiles.
Spanish tiles.
So they are wooden.
The wooden finish.
Nature, wooden finish in nature.
Can you tell us a bit about the cost? If we're looking
cost per square meter with the installation, should be costing you around 200 cedis per square meter. The cost of the tile, the cement, labor, everything done for you per square meter should be around
200.
Between 150 and 200 Ghana cedis. 150 and 200 Ghana cedis per square meter. Yeah.
Okay. Just talk us really quickly through building this space. Talk us through your journey. What was the experience like?
Yeah, so it was quite challenging because you have various steps. You know, when you come in, you climb up, you descend. Of course, this side has one level coming all the way from the kitchen to the dining family area, and then to this side. So from here, you step 3 steps down to the living room, and I mean, it gives a nice
sunken
feeling. Yeah, like a sunken distance. And then this way, it runs outside to the pool on the same level, to the master bedroom on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us why you decided to go with a central AC.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that.
Yes. For us, we think that whatever we're doing should be very neat and nice. So we don't believe in this hanging ACs on your walls and all that. So we spoke with the client that would like to do a ceiling, a cassette type of ceiling AC. So this is the cassette type, and we just mount one here, and then
that's it.
Yeah, okay, it's about 3 horsepower that can take care of the side. And then we have about 2 horsepower at the dining and then the family area. Yeah. So it makes the work look neater. Otherwise, you would have been seeing, and we don't have much walls though. You could see that the only wall here is this glazed window. There's nowhere to fix that. There's nowhere to fix. And here is the wall
where
for
the TV
and all that. So the best option is to do the ceiling type. I mean, it depends on the client and then,
as well.
But that was our proposal to our client, and he accepted it.
Are there any cost savings here using this type?
Well, it's not a central AC, even though you see it that way. They all have outdoor units, so you can regulate individual ACs, yes. So it's not a central AC, and that's very convenient. So wherever you are, you can put on that particular AC. You don't have to have ACs flowing all over.
How, in terms of cost between this and then the standard units, what's the difference?
Oh, of course, this one is slightly expensive than the one, but the difference it's not too much. I think just about 20% difference or so. Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk us through cost of the glasswork in general, windows in general? Maybe not for this specific project, but then, you know, what's the estimate for windows, doors? Is that something that you can?
Well, it ranges from company to company, and like I said, we have these things were it wasn't imported. It was bought and fabricated right here by the local. So this one for a house like this should range between 80,000 and 100,000 Ghana cedis. We have a lot of openings actually. The larger the opening, the more the cost is. But we wanted more of light. More lights to be, natural lights to be in the house. So, and also you can view, you can have a view of the area. So that's why we went in for big windows and big doors. I mean, especially for the living room. But the others have the standard windows.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's check out your other area, the kitchen. Shushu was telling us that initially he liked the full window view, but then for safety reasons, you guys decided to use this type.
Yes, yes. You know, up the mountain here, the wind blows, the storm is quite intensive, especially being on the hill like that. The wind comes from the valley and blows up like that. So we need a bit of support system for the windows. Otherwise, you know, when it's raining with a storm, it can be something else. So we had to reinforce it somehow. So the design came to this, which is quite nice. It's like French windows.
I like the lights and the stones. When we came here the first time, he hadn't put the stones there.
Yes. We're going to put some more.
Okay, more lights or more stones?
Oh, more stones, just to make it cool.
All right, let's talk about your kitchen. How much would a kitchen like this cost us, or something similar?
Oh, well, aside the gadgets, right?
Aside the gadgets.
So this kitchen is locally manufactured.
Oh wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it wasn't imported at all. Of course,
I love that.
the stones are imported, but with the cabinets and
Cabinetry.
all that,
Oh, wow.
we bought the
Very
stones and
nicely
then cut
finished.
them into the shape and then polish them like this. So this one was made right here by a local.
What
You'll not
stone
believe
is
it.
this?
We call it granite.
Okay.
It's granite stone with your
Oh, I like this.
sink. The architect wanted black.
Yeah,
Since we
it's
have black
lovely.
windows. Yeah,
It goes
we had
nicely
all
with the
this.
windows. Yeah. See what?
So you have your
Cooktop.
glass stove with a nice hood. So this is the island
Okay.
that you have, and you have the units that have the washer
And all your
and
gadgets.
your microwave and your oven, and then also your fridge,
Double door fridge.
double decker fridge.
Oh, that's interesting. Blends seamlessly with the cabinet. You can barely
Yeah.
tell it's there.
Yeah,
Lovely.
if you are not told, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Blends perfectly. So that's your dishwasher.
Right. So in terms of cost, what are the ranges? I know it would depend on the design and the size and all of that, but can you give us a sort of range for kitchens? Maybe not this one specifically, but
Well, kitchens range from it depends on the design,
Taste.
the
Okay.
design, and then your taste. And so kitchens like this should range without the gadgets, right?
yes, without the gadgets.
Just the fabrication and all that should range between about 50,000 Ghana cedis, which is quite fair. If you-
50,000.
Yeah, if you want
Wow.
such a quality
Okay.
kind of kitchen.
So if you want
between
less quality, maybe
35
mid-end.
and 50,000.
Okay.
Between
So you can
35
go a
and
little lower.
50,000. Yeah. But of course, there are others that you can get lower. This is quite huge.
Yeah.
So, and it's quite spacious. Cooking area, you can walk around. So this side also is going to have chairs, so you can
Use it
you can use it as your table. You can eat from here. The chairs are not in here. We haven't started
Finishing.
the finishing yet. We now trying to do the cleanups and all that, and we can start arranging the furniture. So you can sit right here and have your breakfast, your lunch, your supper, and all that. Yeah. Well, the concept of this property is actually a holiday home, you know. So everything is designed around that. So when we get down, you'll see the house is very, very efficient. If you live in this house and you work from home, you really, really enjoy
you
it.
would. You'd really love it. So this is going to be your dining area, or what's
Yeah.
going to be here?
Yeah, so this is the dining area. You
Okay.
can see we have some of the furniture here. We haven't started arranging. So the dining is right here. Of course, you can start eating from there anyway. The official dining is here.
Okay.
And that's also an eating
Yeah.
area. Then we have a family area here. We're going to have the TV.
On this side.
Family area from here.
Okay.
It's right
That
right
works.
somewhere here. Family area is just somewhere here. And then we're going to have a bar here. We're going to have a bar
Okay.
right here.
That's interesting. Okay, so we can check out the rooms and then we'll come out on the deck. Can you talk us through like constructing this pool on this level? Talk us through the process.
This is an infinity pool, and the architect designed it to be so. It is actually, we have the kids pool over there, and when it's full, water comes over here, and there's a relaxation chair
Oh, okay.
in the water over here. We are able to access the pool with this
Right.
ladder and then come out also. It's an infinity pool, as I said, so it flows over from the kids pool to this, and then it flows from this side down into a pond over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how deep is this in?
These are just about 1.5 meters deep. Yeah, 1.5 meters deep, yeah. Yeah, so in constructing this pool, you know, the land slopes towards here. So this side is quite deep, you can see from here. So we had to build columns, you know. So the whole pool is a suspended pool and it's sitting on columns.
Okay.
So it's a suspended infinity pool.
All right.
Cost will range between 80,000 and 100,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's full of reinforcement, you know, and you know steel is very expensive these days. So it's reinforced concrete. Like you said, I said you could walk from the living through here to the master, and also you can access the kitchen and the dining through that door over there.
Okay. All right, so let's check out the bedroom.
This is we have two master bedroom units here. So this is the master bedroom on the ground floor. You know, most people build without having the future in mind.
Yeah.
But so I advise clients that you may look young today, but tomorrow you'll be very old, your knees will be weak, you cannot climb the stairs up there. So I decided with the architect to have a room, master bedroom down here. So in case you are old, you can just be on this floor. You walk right here to your living, which is on the same level
as you,
and then you access your kitchen for food. Or you can also access the kitchen and the living, kitchen and dining and family area through this side. You may never know.
Yeah.
So you have to have the future in mind. Yeah, so as I said, this is a futuristic house, and you could see right from the pool area, you could access the ground floor and the garden by using the staircase. And then you get down to the basement, and then you can access the floor. So that's the pond there, and the water will flow over. It flows over the walls and then comes down into that pond over there. And like I said, if it's a holiday home, then you need to have it such that you can relax. Every part of this house is a relaxing area. So you come down and then you can access your pergola, very beautiful pergola there that was constructed right here by the locals.
Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay.
So this side gives you a terrace where you can have an overview of the entire area.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
So by the time you are on your holiday or you retire, in fact you can retire into this place and live very long.
Because the fresh air is very good for you as well.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
The house, we have a walkway around the whole house from the entrance to the front. So you can walk around. So you don't need to even say you're going on a walk or whatever. You can do all your hiking right here in this house. So you walk down and you go there, you look at there are steps all the way from the top, stamped concrete slab. We did it here, right? In situ concrete. We did the farm works and then casted them here and polished them. So you can walk around the house. If you're able to do at least 2 trips around the house, I think you'll be fit.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the garden over there for your relaxation. We have your sunken seat there. And we have floor lights all over. So at night, the place is very, very beautiful with the lighting and all that.
Gibson, so were the wardrobes locally manufactured?
Yes, right here. We're manufactured right here by locals. So we just got the stuff from the market and then we fabricated them into this.
How much would it cost us?
According to the design of the architect. We build hand in hand with the architect. We try to follow his instructions so that we can get the project as it has been designed. So when you look at the 3D of the design and you look at what has been built, there's no difference in it at all. It's just a replica of the 3D design. This one should range between, I think, between 4,000 and 6,000 Ghana cedis to fabricate this. I mean, it's quite
it's solid, it's a good job.
So it's quite spacious. You can have your shoes over and the places over here. It's quite spacious. I think it's quite okay. So you have your tops and all that. Very nice, beautiful architecture.
So are these your artisans on your team that built it?
Yes, artisans on my team.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
They are all trained by us.
Okay.
Right here in Ghana.
That's lovely. It's a beautiful job.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at your bathroom. Ooh. When we came here the last time, this wasn't done.
Okay.
The tub wasn't done. Oh, this is nice. Are you going to do a glass or it's going to be open like this?
Well, it's intended to have
Open.
It's intended to be free this way by the architect. So you have your water flowing over here.
Okay. Okay. I like the shower. It's lovely.
Yeah. I like the shower. Yeah, so this is porcelain tile.
Okay.
Big ones that we lay on the walls. Very nice and beautiful. Yeah. It's almost like granite tiles. They are granite tiles.
All right, so we see a bit of the black
Yeah,
here as well, like we see outside. So it's still incorporated in some
so you
ways.
can see all the black features all over
Yeah.
the building. Yeah.
Okay, it's interesting.
Black is kingly, oh.
Take the steps to
Black is executive.
your living room. Change the light. Light. Let's talk a bit about the cladding that we see over here.
So this is a stone cladding, and these stones are right here from Ghana, from Shire Hills.
Okay.
And we went for them, according to the architect's design to have a stone cladding right here. Black, of course, the black architect.
So Gibson, tell us a bit about this area.
Yeah, so this is the upper terrace, and right from the gym and the family area, you're able to access here. This is a big terrace, and it's meant for the family. Okay. So we're going to have some sofas here. Of course, it should be weather-friendly sofas right here. And of course, you can have your barbecue stuff right here with your small party or family get-together right here.
Okay.
I mean, nice.
Okay. So Gibson, tell us a bit about the challenges that you faced working on this project.
Well, the major challenge here is the slope on which we are working. It makes you think, you know, you are compelled to think in order to deliver what is on the drawing. And sometimes also you have to, the design structure, you need to have an input with the architect on what it is on the grounds compared to what it is on paper. So it's been quite challenging. It's been a tough road, but by the grace of God, we have conquered.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So challenges will come, but we're able to overcome them.
Okay. Thank you very much. How did you deal with the, costs keep changing, the fluctuation in prices. So how do you deal with that in terms of managing your clients? You give them prices today, tomorrow, it's skyrocketed. Tell us a bit about that, navigating that market.
Okay, so what happened, of course, in Ghana, prices change frequently. I mean, especially when it comes to steel. Almost every 2-3 weeks or 1 month, prices will change and all that. So the best way is to peg it to the dollar. Okay. So that in case, because of imports and all that, so if you peg it to the dollar, then you are able to leverage on that. Otherwise, you have to be coming up with variations here and there. But this was a fixed contract. Okay. So your client gives you a budget, you agree on a budget, and you have to build within that. So what happens is that the client is ready, really ready, it helps. That it's not that when you request for money, it has to take so long before. It has to be ready. So as and when.
It can move faster.
Built in about 3 tranches.
Okay.
Once you build, every 3 months, you receive some money, and then you are able to. So you are able to also buy in bulk.
Okay.
Buy things in bulk and make down payments. To suppliers, so that you hedge against all those uncertainties in the market.
Okay, so walking through with you, I see that you and Shushu collaborated a lot. You did everything together. Yeah. So we see that you need an architect, you need a contractor. Tell us why we should consider hiring an architect and a contractor.
Okay, so what it is that we all have different roles that we play, okay? The nurse cannot play the doctor's role, right? Neither can the pharmacist play the the nurse's role or the doctor's role. So we all have our areas of specialization. So they are able to conceptualize the thing and then come out with it. And then we, the contractors, I'm a civil engineer by profession, so we are able to come out with how the stability is supposed to be and all that. So I prefer building with architects all the time. I don't try, because for us, we are thinking about how the building is going to stand and be strong. We are not thinking about all those curves and shapes and all that. So, but they are able to put in all that. So working with them gives you a unique project, because if it's a structural engineer who designs this, please, this is going to be a box.
So we see curves here,
Yeah, so you see curves here and there. So they add a lot of touch to. And of course, an architect must build with a very experienced contractor. Otherwise, what he'll be saying, the contractor will be on a different page and all that. And a very good architect will tell you that they can design, but they cannot build, as an engineer or a contractor will build. Even though sometimes they try to do some funny stuff. Forgive me. So they have the pictorial view, and then we are able to bring that picture into reality. Okay, all right, Gibson, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for walking us through the beautiful building. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. All right. So if you want to build, we build with passion. So I build with passion. I build as though I'm going to live inside myself. Unfortunately, so I end up doing so much than even the design, because I go all out, because I want to give my clients the best of whatever product I have to do, because I have to be too good so that I cannot be ignored. Well, it's been nice having you. My name is Gibson. If you want to reach out to me, you can find my contacts below. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gibson. I hope that you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Next week, we'll walk through the completed project with the architect Shushu, so definitely check that out. Hopefully, I see you in my next video. Have a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and an amazing life. Bye!